Here we are. Sure, people have been wondering, KIVA, where are the leaders behind, or people behind the scenes? So, I'm Abraham Banda. That's my name.
And I'm Julius Carl. And I'm the CEO of Kids Voice Africa, and he's our president.
So here we are, people behind this organization, Kids Voice Africa, or the KIVA. I'm sure people have come across this organization, which what people need to understand and to get to know what this organization is all about. So we the Kids Voice Africa, and would like to share a bit of who we are, what's our vision, our mission, and how we impact the community, and how we work with children as well.
Yes. So KIVA, the one you're seeing here, KIVA simply means Kids Voice Africa. It's an organization that was founded on the 8th of June 2016 with a mission of reaching more boys and girls for Christ. We are interested in training up a child in the way they should go, also in the ways of God. Besides, our greatest focus is bringing hope to these children. KIVA, we work more with vulnerable, abused children in the community. There are a lot of children that are abused, a lot. And we come from an African culture which, in Africa, if you're a child, no matter how right or how the situation might be pressing you, you are not allowed to speak.
Say anything.
You don't say anything.
Yeah.
So through this, many children grow up developing bitterness, hatred. Some have another perspective of how humanity, how life, how relationships are because of the way they were brought up. So in KIVA, what we do, our vision is to speak for such children, to create a voice, or to speak for the abused children. Okay, so through these children, we interact with them in the community. They come, we visit their homes and start a journey with relatives, with the family, just for them to just create a safe environment for these children.
Yeah, exactly. So we sensitize and speak for the voiceless children. And as KIVA, our main thing is we sensitize and talk about the vices that children go through. Child labor, child abuse, child neglect, and there's so many other vices we can mention. So as KIVA, that's our goal. Bringing hope to the hopeless.
Yes.
Speaking for the voiceless children. There are many issues that go on in our communities. We find that a child is being abused by family members, by close relatives. So as KIVA, our message is to speak for such kind of children and to spread the message of hope to those children and even the people around those children to get to know that these children are important. These children, they really matter to God.
Yes.
So our mission, as we say, reaching boys and girls for Christ, because we believe that children need to know Christ.
In fact, such children that are abused are broken. And most of these children that always are victims of child abuse are those children from less privileged minorities, orphaned children, like those that are just being kept in other homes by relatives. They don't always have privileges like other children.
Exactly.
Yes. So what we train people is just to be there for them, just to create a safe environment. In Bemba we say at imiti. Yes. So we can't expect a great nation tomorrow. We can't expect a great community tomorrow, a God-fearing community tomorrow, if we are treating or mistreating children. Yes.
Yeah, so we are not just the two of us. Of course, we have a team, a very powerful team that we are working with.
Yes.
Women and men of God. And we have parents that have come on board. And as well, we have centers. We have a center in Kaunda Square, Stage 1.
Yes.
And also we have a center in Zanimone. In Zanimone Square, we have our offices. And also we have another center in Copper Belt, Kitwe. That is in Chipata community, it's near Riverside. And also we have another center in Choma. So we are working with parents as well that have given themselves time just to be with the children. We have volunteers, teachers are coming on board just to also help in terms of teaching and also helping doing discipleship and and outreach programs. So we are working with parents because we believe that we really need to also bring parents along because we are working with children. And also, it's very important as an organization, we value working with families, we value working with parents because we want to move with them as we are training these children.
Yes, and then another beauty about Kids Voice Africa is we train the community to take ownership of the situation, okay? Many issues like children who don't go to school, okay? We don't sit there and look for where will the money come from, okay? We train the community to take ownership of the situation. Like as KIVA was starting, when we went to share with people in the community, and what amazed us is how people were responding. How they were, someone like students at the university. One says, "No, I don't have money, but I can put in my time. I can come be with the kids for 30 minutes, help those grades, lower grades." Yes, and other people gave us timbers where we could make desks for the children. Other people created a space for us where we can gather with the kids. I know we started from under the tree, but it was really awesome.
It's been a great journey, sure.
Yes.
You say this far the Lord has brought us.
Yes.
So as well, I'm sure people might also be asking, so how do you reach out? How do you sensitize? Of course, we use music as a tool. Music draws people. And music, when it comes to children, it comes to music. So in KIVA also children have done some songs. I'll say our producer is just right here. This is the man that has been behind, producing songs and videos. So they've done.
Maybe before we tell them what we've done, as you watch the videos, I'm sure you can see our link on your screen. For our YouTube link. Please go and subscribe. Go and subscribe so that you keep getting updates.
Sure.
How do we get this? How does the children manage to sing? It's not a one-man show.
No.
It's not a one-man show, and these are whatever they are singing about. These are realities. Realities. These are some of the stories that we hear from the children that we have in KIVA that they are going through, or they've been going through, or they saw their friends in the community going through. So we listen to those stories and ask the Holy Spirit to guide us, and then that's how we come up with music.
It's an amazing songs, and such that when you get to listen to these songs, they'll really touch your heart. They'll make you just realize and just desire to do something for children. And when you see these children, when they are singing the songs, or when they are invited to present these songs, they sing with passion. You could see children, you know, crying.
Because most of them, when they're singing, it's really what they're going through is what they're talking about.
Experiences.
Yes. We'll go for a short break and we'll come back.
Sure.